what's up? And welcome to this new video. Today we are talking about TikTok again. So the TikToker weren't that smart. I think that we all already know that.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
After all the stupid lip sync videos and cringe dancing, I think that we have seen them all, but I was wrong. Something was missing. Informative videos by TikTokers. Basically now we have informing TikTokers that informs you what's good and what's bad based on their deep knowledge. And that's good. I mean, as long as the information they provide is real, but this is not the case. You can't imagine how much times I've facepalmed myself watching this video. So today, my friends, I want to share this masterpiece with you and debunk all the bullshit that we are gonna listen right now. Let's go.
Welcome back to Is Your Faith Problematic? On this episode, we're going to be covering Metallica. This band is ancient, so let's just jump.
This band is ancient. We really start well. It's so clear that you don't like them for some reason. I guess because they are Nazi. We'll find out soon.
Straight in, because it's going to be very, very long. But before we start, let's...
Oh, here we are, the alert! We have anti-Semitism, Nazi, neo-Nazi dog whistler and behavior, drug addiction, suicide. I don't know what the fuck it means, but probably something about those kind of stuff. Oh my god! Okay, let's watch.
Some content warnings. And starting off with a bang, there is their anti-Semitism.
Oh.
First, there's this picture of Hetfield
Here we are.
doing a Nazi salute.
It took me literally 2 minutes of Google search to find some info about this picture. This picture was obviously taken in the 80s. Metallica were touring in Germany at the time. As you can see, it's even written Berlin on the wall. And it's not clear if this was the venue where they played or it was a Nazi bunker that they visit. I want to remember you that this band was called Alcoholica in 80s because they were drinking like hell. And it's clear even from this picture that they were messing around. There's much more white powder in this picture than white power. Trust me. Oh! Also, what TikTok generation don't understand is that in the 80s there wasn't social media, so this picture is a picture that's supposed to be private, taken between friends to be stupid. Of course, since they are that famous, that picture went out. But it's the same thing that can happen nowadays. We all have, for example, WhatsApp, we all have those groups with friends, and we all do this kind of bullshit. And did you even know who played in Metallica? Because Kirk Hammett have Filipinos descent. Robert, the bassist, is half Mexican, half Native American. And I could end the video here!
More recently, Hetfield plays on this guitar that contains iron crosses. And if you don't know, iron crosses are neo-Nazi dog whistle symbols.
Oh my God, Lord!
Satan.
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. I don't know what's worse. The fact that she said most recently. Remember the most recently. I like the fact that she thinks that she's smart and she's giving the right information. If you don't know, Iron Cross is a neo-Nazi symbol. No! It's not! It's not! Like a tons of other symbols that Nazi took, it's not a Nazi symbol. Everybody in the metal community is using the Iron Cross. That means that in her world, 90% of metal bands are Nazi. That means that I myself am a Nazi because in my previous album I have a necklace with the Iron Cross and with a skull inside. But here another picture. This is Michael Amott from Arch Enemy. I don't think that I have to explain what Arch Enemy lyrics are about. And if you Google German army, and I'm not talking of the old German army, but the modern one, look what comes out. Holy shit! But now let's go back on the most recently. He was spotted to play a guitar with the Iron Cross. Most recently. I mean, girl, look at this picture that you posted and look how he look right now. And it took me literally 2 minutes to figure out that that picture is from 2009. It was easy. That guitar was released in 2008. That means there is no way that he used that before. So it was easy. You just write James Hetfield 2008. You don't find anything. James Hetfield 2009. Oh my god! Look at that, it's the same picture. It was so freaking easy, and she said most recently, and you know which one is the most funny part? Is that she think that ESP guitars, they allowed one of their artists to do a Nazi signature guitar, and nobody said anything. I love this.
Then there's also the fact that he hung out with Carrie King, this Aryan Brotherhood looking motherfucker right here.
What she said? Aryan Brotherhood bad looking motherfucker here. Wow! First of all, James Hetfield is a Nazi because he hang out with a guy that have a Confederation flag. That has a Confederation flag t-shirt. I mean, I know that that flag is used a lot in the extreme far-right movements, but there's a lot of people also that use that flag to represent that they are coming from the south. In this case, I think that Carrie King wanted to be just like shocking or transgressive, you know? And I think that this video here is proving my point.
You can't have all these policemen shooting all these poor African-American people and nobody doing time or anything for it. You know, they're gonna retaliate. I would.
I think that the video spoke for itself. And also when she say Aryan motherfucker, Thomas Enrique Araya Diaz. That's the full name of Tom Araya. He's from Chile, originally from Chile. I don't want to say anything else.
And then a video of one of their former members doing a Nazi salute and march.
Oh my god! How it's easy to take a blurry video and say, oh, look, the bassist, the ex-bassist of Metallica is a Nazi, he's doing the Nazi salute and the march also. That clip that you showed there is Metallica playing 4 months before Soviet Union collapsed. So they were playing in Soviet Union, a communist country. So you're telling me that American bands, I don't know if you know how relationship between America and Soviet Union was allowed with no problem in a communist country, I want to remember, to do a Nazi salute, marching. She definitely took the blurry version of this video, because I found one that is a little better, and as you can see closely, Jason was doing the horns. Why he was marching? Because the intro of the song with the drums sounds like a military march. Every military march, not the Nazi military march. Every military march sounds like that. So he was just marching like a soldier doing the metal horns. Why you have to lie?
Next up, there's some more racism.
And I heard James say about Ice-T, because Ice-T was supposed to join us on the tour. He said, I don't want to share my stage with a N-word.
Oh my dear Lord, so it's true. James Hetfield is a racist. So, sorry, with who he was having this conversation? Oh, what to say? Slash? Oh, but Slash wasn't black? So the tour manager from the time said that she was just walking to go in her dressing room and she heard those words from James Hetfield. I mean, how long was the conversation between James Hetfield and Axl and Slash? We don't know. She knows just that she was going in the dressing room, she heard those words and she immediately, oh my god, James Hetfield is racist. Slash, an interview from 2008, said that he used to say the N-word to describe someone that it's basically a pain in the ass. So considering that James Hetfield said those words in front of Slash that is black, well, I think that it's clear what he wanted to say. And I want you to remember that Ice-T was pretty controversial at the time. He was promoting violence, gangsta culture, and all this kind of stuff that probably James Hetfield didn't like and didn't want him with them in tour. Regarding the fact that he didn't want to share the stage with a black person. Do you know that the first ever Metallica guitarist was a black guy named Lloyd Grant, and he's a Jamaican guitarist to play in the first ever song recorded by Metallica. And another thing, the fact that the tour manager came out after 30 years because it's time to speak about justice. Shut the fuck up.
Then there's his racism against East Asian people, and his use of the O word, and making fun of the call to stop calling people that word.
You don't know Kung Fu? All our Oriental fans smashing Metallica records. Isn't it Asian? Politically sensitive? Wow, man, I'm really enjoying.
Then there was
So James Hetfield is a racist against Asian, but is making jokes about Asians in front of a half Asian guy, Kirk Hammett, which doesn't give a shit. What a world we're living in. So he say Kung Fu, which is a martial art that comes from Asia, and immediately he's a racist. Here also we have to consider that it's an old video. Maybe the TikTok generation gets offended really quickly, but at the time nobody gave a shit about those jokes. Everybody was doing those jokes, but not just on Asian people, everybody. Those type of stuff were totally normal at the time. Nobody get offended. The butt-hurted people just came out recently. At the time this doesn't exist. Nobody got hurted by those words. This reminds me when I did a reaction of this Japanese band, and I say that you can be good as you want, but that there will be always an Asian guy that will beat your ass. That to say that Asian people are really focused on what they want to accomplish because they have a different mentality, different approach to work. And of course in the comment section there were people, oh man, that's racist. Your mom is racist.
this statement that he was praised for speaking out against racism, even though at the beginning of it they talk about how they don't care who you voted for, as if Trump supporters weren't supporting racist policies. If you care enough about racism to denounce it, then you should probably care about who people are voting for, because those people influence policies that are racist.
What the fuck? So she wants that every band now start to mix up politics with music. So they have to declare that they are not of this party to make her happy, you know, or stuff like that. I freaking hate this. Music is music, politic is politic. Nobody give a shit about what a musician vote. That's a private thing and they have to remain private. What we want is just music and have fun. When he say we don't care about what you vote, what you want to say is that the Metallica family, everybody is welcome. They don't give a shit of what you vote, they just want you to come all together, enjoy the music and just think about the fucking music. I personally never vote in my life, I hate politics, and more I watch those kind of stuff, more I hate politics. I have friends that vote left, friends that vote right, I don't care. As long as there's respect, everybody can vote what the fuck they want.
But don't worry, they spoke about Black Lives Matter. All of them did. Except for the lead singer, of course.
So, she's lying, and she knows that she's lying because James Hetfield doesn't have an Instagram account since 2006. She's trying desperately to make James Hetfield look bad, because she, as you can see from the video, she didn't show the Instagram of James Hetfield. She stopped on Lars Ulrich because James Hetfield doesn't have a fucking Instagram account. So she's desperately lying to make James Hetfield look bad for no reason. You definitely search from the James Hetfield account. When you didn't found it, you were like, oh, let's stop here on the Lars Ulrich one. Nobody will notice that it's not James Hetfield.
And they did that with some black squares, no resources, and no donations. Next.
She go specifically to see if a band donate or not to a specific movement. And if they don't do that, they're bad people. Doesn't matter if maybe they do tons of donation to other association, but if they don't do of the one that she pick, that means they're bad people. But she have any idea that Metallica have their own foundation that helps people? But why she didn't say anything about this? I mean, she definitely know about that because she took the time to check if they donate specifically to Black Lives Matter.
Next up is how they made fun of addiction, mental health, and suicide. First, there's how they mocked Lane Staley's drug addiction by motioning needles going into their arms. What I find weird about this is that they are so quick to make fun of somebody's drug addiction, but when James himself was put into rehab, that's when they started taking drug addiction seriously. But of course they only care about issues when it pertains them. What? And finally, there's how they mocked Kurt Cobain's suicide, days after it happened.
What color was Kurt Cobain's eyes? Blue. One blue this way, one blue that way. Four arms, 4 legs, the worst of
Well, this is the only part of the video that I can agree with her. It wasn't nice from them making fun of the singer of Alice in Chains or Kurt Cobain. But we have to understand something. Especially in the second clip, you can see how drunk they are. Lars can barely stay on his feet.
His eyes. Blue. One blue this way, one blue that. There's 4 arms and 4 legs and worse than McDonald's.
And we all know when you're drunk, you don't know what you're saying. Because when you're drunk, you know well, you're saying just stupid shit. But beside everything, I can give her rights just on this last clip. The rest of the video was just full of bullshit. She tried to provide something, her point, taking pictures and videos out of the contest, lying like she did when she said, oh, Jim Hetfield didn't post anything about Black Lives Matter, where Jim Hetfield doesn't have an Instagram account since 2006. And the fact that she blocked the comment section means that people probably roasted her, but instead of saying sorry or delayed the video, what she did, she left the video just because that video has more than 800,000 views. So I'd like to ask her how it feels lying and trying to cancel people just for views. I've seen some other videos of her and damn, they're creepy. Basically, when she talk about a band, she go deep in the history of this band and she check how much socially active they are, what movement they support, and how much often they talk about it. She check if the band is conservative or if any of the band members follow any conservative politician, and she expects that bands makes public statement about some issues like women's rights, Black Lives Matter, etc. And if she find out that the band that she is listening have different views from her, she stopped to listen them. And that's the same thing as I think she did with the Metallica. How she even finds something to listen? We are at the end of the video, guys. Hope you like it. If you like, remember to subscribe, leave a comment, it's important. Check my band TRYGLAV'S. We are coming out with a new album really soon. And with that said, I hope I will see you all in the next one. Cheers!
Satan.